Hey guys, welcome to the Woodland. Some people are asking, who is Duncan Trussell? What is the Midnight Gospel? Is Duncan a man? Is he a god? Is he a myth? Yeah, he's all three of those things, and so are you. So the Midnight Gospel is a TV series that came out on 4/20, which was also Duncan's birthday. Now he's kind of important here because he made the show. And the show is just full of real accounts and real experiences and real conversations tied in with imagination, psychedelic loop and spiritual nourishment. So Duncan made the show, and on it are his friends, his teachers. A lot of his friends are his teachers, and what I mean by teacher is, a life teacher, a spiritual master, a best friend who just gives you an insight every now and again. He has recorded and kept note of all of the fascinating conversations that have gone on his podcast. So on his podcast, he interviews scientists, professionals in areas that he's interested in, and the areas and the themes within this show I think are very important and are needed in society right now. He interviews, spiritual practitioners, professional spiritual practitioners. He interviews comedians, just some of the coolest people. And I've always listened to his podcasts and been like, damn, these conversations need to be heard by the people. So then I find out that he's making a TV series that comes out on 4/20 and the day after Bicycle Day. Bicycle Day is basically the day where LSD was found, and this show has come out in grand timing. We're all in lockdown, we're all at home, we're all kind of forced to find something new to do, something new to listen to. We're all on Netflix and we need enlightening, basically. So I'm pretty sure Duncan didn't plan bringing this show out at this time while the pandemic was going to happen, but it's, I'm one to believe in divine timing, and divine timing is just subjective. If you think it fits, it fucking fits. If you think it's divine, it's divine. So the show is centered around some core themes, and they are spirituality, mindfulness, psychedelics, love, compassion, community, therapy, psychology, the mind, things that are kind of inherently human, And the reason that I've said that it's the most enlightening show to come out of Netflix is because that's just my opinion, and I genuinely think so, especially because of the time that it's come out and what it references, how it's real, truthful accounts, and he's just being a vulnerable human being. And this entire show is communicating ancient traditions and philosophies in a way that the Western mind, and especially the youthful Western mind, can take it in, because my generation and the generations lower, we can't deny this, have so many negative influences. And Netflix is often full of quite negative influences, and the mainstream eye is often full of quite negative influences, and I really do hope that this show ends up spreading out like wildfire, because our collective consciousness and the people need some uplifting, and we need to be able to allow in other cultures, traditions, and other spiritual insight for us to grow as people, because in the West we are very much missing some core fundamental community insights that come from a place of love and spirituality. And not everyone likes the term spirituality, but to me it's just a longing and the awe for love and nature and people. It's just basically a focus on the things that matter, with an emotional kind of attachment to it that's more than just I like nature, I like my friends, I like myself. It's I love these things to the point where I'm going to do what I can to make them good and make them happy and make them better. What's going to benefit people the most when watching this is the communication and kind of what I'd call therapy done in the show via Duncan and the people he is bringing onto the show, because the way that they empathize with each other and how vulnerable they are when speaking about things that we should naturally be able to talk about with each other is just mind-blowing, and I've not seen anything like this on TV ever. It's just raw, it's real, it's just beautiful, it's just fucking great. So the show is about this entity, space kid. I don't know what race he is, but he's going on adventures in this futuristic world where he is able to just explore the universe. And as he explores the universe, he meets all of these other creatures and people and beings that have all of these ideas and philosophies and theories and ways of looking at life that I feel like, everyone should really take a chance in looking at life in these ways. it's in no way pushing religion or spirituality onto you. It is kind of just giving you a glimpse into the way that these spiritualists think, and it can be very, very beneficial for people who deal with mental health issues. Like, spirituality brought me comfort when I didn't want anything, you know, like depression, deep depression just like stops you from seeing anything good. And spirituality, even when you're in that place, it reminds you that life is life. It's temporary. Love is always there. Love never diminishes, you know, and that's what spirituality brings me, even in my darkest times. I'm happy with what is, and to be in this place right now, and, you know, to have shows like the Midnight Gospel becoming mainstream is just like such a blessing, such a fucking blessing. So yeah, if you watch it, like, fuck yeah. If you don't, that's fair enough. I don't know why you've watched this video of me speaking about it for ages if you're not going to watch it. So watch it, please. Share it to your friends that watch shit TV. You can open minds with this show, I honestly believe. Like, watching just an episode of this show will just stitch your mind, body and soul together just a little bit tighter. You know, you've got the needles, you've got the thread. What you bring into your perspective is what you are stitching into the fabric of your existence. And this show is something you want to stitch. Jeez. Okay, so thank you for listening to me. I'd absolutely love to speak to other people about the show, so leave your comments down below. Not everyone's seen it all. I haven't seen it all. I don't want any spoilers. I'm taking it dose by dose, you know? I'm taking these shows as a microdose, man. Like, you can't watch it all. It's like a trip. You need to watch the episode, and then you need to sit back and digest it and understand what happened there, because it's a crazy trip. It's wild. It's fucking wild. So yeah, happy 420 for the other day, happy bicycle day, happy birthday Duncan, and, you know, just enjoy what you've got. That's all I can say. Enjoy what you've got, because I don't know what you have, but if you got something, hold it tight.